Hello everyone. Jeez. Oh my God. Yesterday was day 973. Today is 974. So I missed a day already. Ugh. No, I haven't. This is going to be titled This Sucks Part 2, because it is exactly 48 degrees and it is still pouring down rain. Hopefully the camera will stay a little bit drier today. I learned some things yesterday, and here we go. So yes, just now starting 5 miles. I did make it 5 miles yesterday in the pouring down rain, and I'm going to do it again right now. And that's just the way it is, unfortunately. I cannot control the weather, but I can control what I do. I got a really nice message last night from someone who says, why don't you go to the treadmill? You know, go somewhere where there's a treadmill. Well, I got a little story about that. As you probably already know, I've got a story about everything. And it's about a year ago, I guess. I was in Myrtle Beach training for a job, and it was in the hurricane. Now, the hurricane did not hit Myrtle Beach. I'm not going to be overly dramatic here, but the rain bands did. It was bad. And we went out and worked. Oh man, it was awful. We worked in that mess. And I got back to the hotel and I said, well, let's go do the treadmill. I mean, it was pouring. It was 4 or 5 times harder than what's coming down right now. It was really bad. I said, okay. And got on that treadmill. I lasted about 5 minutes. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And I can't explain why, other than I love being outdoors. Even in this, I just like doing this outdoors. And there's a reason for that. I'll explain in a minute. But so I went upstairs, and I take my rain gear everywhere I go. I never go anywhere without my rain gear, because you never know. And I went outside in horizontal rain. I did my 5. You know, I mean, it was very, very uncomfortable. I mean, I was soaked. Even my frog togs, at some point, they just give it up. I mean, it wasn't cold, so it wasn't all that bad, but it was pretty bad. So why do I do this? Well, when you listen to David Goggins every single day, he's, you know, my AirPod's in my ear right now, and he's on mute. When you listen to David Goggins every single day, he preaches 2 things, and I alluded to one of them yesterday. It's do something every day that sucks. This sucks. This sucks royally. By the way, it's 5:30. Yesterday it was 6:15. It's 5:30 now, because I've got to go. I'll tell you about it. Anyway, so the second thing is David Goggins. I just had a brain fade. He talks about being uncommon amongst the uncommon, and suffering. Now, I'm not suffering. I mean, there's no pain here. It's just very uncomfortable. I mean, it's not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. And what Goggins says, and it's true, is that every time you do something that is extremely uncomfortable, that stretches you, that makes you do things that you normally wouldn't do, in his view, that's called being uncommon amongst the uncommon. And that is my goal in life. Is another friend just doesn't understand where this comes from, and I just explained I'm different. You know, I've always felt different. I act different. I talk different. I think different. Therefore, I live different, and that's just the way I've pretty much not, I haven't always been this way. I used to toe the line, be the status quo guy, but I don't know, something changed. But anyway, back to uncommon amongst uncommon. That is the key here, is to basically do things that other people won't do. And that's not knocking what other people want to do. Don't misunderstand. It's just being uncommon. Because again, when you do that, it affects everything you do in life. It affects your job, it affects your relationships, it affects everything. So again, I do apologize for the weather. But it is what it is. I mean, I could have very easily stayed in bed. I think the sun might be supposed to pop out this afternoon. Well, the problem with that is I've got a 30-day follow-up today for my AFib episode a month ago. And that has to be done today. I need to work. And then I got to get the edit done. And the key to all these channels is consistency. You know, I schedule my post for YouTube to drop every day at 6. You know, TikTok and stories are a little bit different. I post those right after I finished editing, but you know, the big one, YouTube, they drop every day at 6. And that, from what I gather, is supposed to be very, very important. So I don't have a lot of leeway into walking in the afternoon, getting back and getting the edit done and get it done by 6. It just doesn't work out that way. So because of that, I'm out here at 5:30 in the morning. The only I mean, there aren't even cars out here yet. This is just comical. But anyway, I really appreciate the views. My gosh, the views and the comments from yesterday's video, with easily the worst video performance I've ever done. It was that bad. There was rain all over the lens, and it's crazy. But y'all keep watching, so I'm grateful for that. And you know, I'm about almost a half a mile in, and we're gonna keep getting it. So I hope y'all are getting something out of these videos, because they are. This isn't about video quality. I'm not Mr. Beast. I'm not gonna be able to give you some off the top crazy video. I'm just gonna give you the raw and real every day in the life of Paul. And we're just gonna keep going. So I will see you tomorrow morning, hopefully dry. I got my fingers crossed on that, because rain is scheduled for tomorrow as well. And y'all have a good one. Have a great day. Godspeed. Peace.